All right, it's time for another war. We haven't done a war in a long time, but today I brought in Kingpin. I also decided to bring in Void, and last but not least, we brought in Hawkling. So let's see how this turns out. First person we're going to be facing is Mordo, and I gotta admit this guy can be very annoying, but since I have Void, there's not much I need to worry about. All I gotta do is get those indestructible buffs off of him, and we're good. The rest of the fight, it's a breeze. It's gonna be, well, not really. I do run into some problems there. He manages to light intercept me, and right there he decides to block my SP1. And I feel like, you know, Mordo, when you're fighting Mordo, it can go one of two ways. It can go really well if he decides to, you know, throw a special. He parries me there, like, I swear to goodness. But yeah, we're still fighting pretty well. He does manage to throw his SP3, but you know, thankfully it doesn't really cost me all that much. You know, it's not the prettiest. I mean, we do take some minor damage here, so yeah. We don't take a lot of, thank goodness Mordo's SP3 doesn't do a lot of damage, but you know, it's still working out pretty good. We already got him exactly where we want him. He's up below 18%, and then one 3-hit combo, we're in the fight. So we managed to get out of the fight unscathed. It's not the prettiest fight, but you know, we're making it there. All right, next up we have a Jaboy Panther, and decided to go in here with Kingpin. So yeah, and she also has that indestructible, so I gotta at least knock her down with a heavy to get that indestructible off of her. But after that, the rest of the fight isn't that bad. I mean, we do take some minor damage, but nothing we can't handle, especially with Kingpin. I swear, if I had a 6-star hood, I would love to bring him in and just wreck all of war, but I don't have him, sadly. Hopefully I can get him one day, but we'll see. But as you can see, fight's working out really well. She's not really, I'm never in any real danger right here. I managed to throw, well, she throws her SP1, and I totally forgot how her SP2 works, which I will never understand. So yeah, it doesn't cost me a lot, but I'm just like, why did I just take damage from that? Like, I know her SP2. I fought this chick a lot of times, but as you can see, fight's pretty much over, and yeah, we're already headed on. Nice try at Jabari Panther, but you're not that girl. All right, so next up we're gonna who is next? Oh, Spider-Ham is next, and I think there's a new note here where we're like, I think it's scared stiff, so I think we're gonna be rooted every, I don't know, looks like 6 or 10 seconds, I don't know, but you know, it's not that bad. It also looks like we got bubble shield on us as well, so oh man, this was kind of a fight. I mean, we do make some minor mistakes, but with Kingpin, we're good. We're really good. There's nothing I need to worry about. And as you can see, I'm stuck right there, but all I gotta do is throw my special and get out of the rooted, and we're good. Now this can be a tricker fight because he puts those power stings on you, but the great thing about Kingpin is he can shake off a lot of debuffs. I do think we do make, no, I don't think we make any mistakes in this fight. I think we actually fight this fight really well, especially with Kingpin. Like, Spider-Ham is just not a match for Kingpin. But as you can see, fight's going really well. Just gotta keep playing smart and making sure that Kingpin remains above 90% health. And as you can see, I got a power sting on me, so I cannot throw a special right now. I'm gonna take damage, and I just don't want to take damage right now. We managed to shake it off though, because Kingpin's Kingpin. So again, not that bad of a fight. Things are still working out good, and Kingpin manages to finish it with nearly a full bar health. So I'm here for that energy. All right, next up we got Mr. Fantastic. Now this fight can be tricky, but again, with Kingpin, we're good. Nothing we need to worry about. So all I'm gonna do is, you know, parry, make sure my parries are working out just fine, throw a couple of heavies every now and again, and just try to play smart. That's all we really got to do, especially with against Mr. Fantastic. He's gonna evade somewhat, but nothing I need to really be concerned about. I cannot even talk right now. Nothing I need to be concerned about, so just try to get that degeneration on him and just try to take this guy down. So this is a 5-star, goodness gracious. And I'm fighting now. I'm using my rank 3 6-star Kingpin, so you know this should go quite easily in my opinion. So as you can see, things are still working out really well. Fight's almost over before it ever really started. So Boom, fight over. Good job, Kingpin. So yeah, let's head on to the next fight. So next up we have Guardian, and I'm excited because I get to use Hawkling in war, and Hawkling, goodness gracious, this dude's a beast. I'm actually love Hawkling. I actually might take him to rank 4. I'm still undecided on it. I still need to learn how to play him effectively, because if you ask my chat, they do not like how I play Hawkling at all. But you know, I don't care. I'm gonna play him the way I want to play him, and if it's not pretty, it's not pretty. But as long as I finish the fight, you know, 100% health or close to it, we'll be good. And as you can see, things are still working out really well. Like Guardian is playing a little bit passive, but we're good. We are so good. And all I gotta do is throw my special here. It doesn't matter if he decides to auto block it, because he's gonna be taking a lot of block damage from Hawkling. That's another reason why I love Hawkling. You can hit into that block and they still take a ton of damage. And boom, the fight is already over. Nice try, Guardian, but we're good. All right, next up we got, oh, it looks like we're going to be facing Nova. Oh my. Nova, he can be a little tricky, especially if you don't have Doom, but I have Hawkling, so I think I'm good. I got to play a little bit smart. This is a 6-star. He looks like he's rank 3. I could be wrong. Now that's interesting to have a rank 3 not on Boss Island. I would have made him the final boss, but again, I didn't place defense for this alliance, so I'm just going to fight this fight the way I usually fight it, and just try to get this fight down as quickly as I can, because this dude, he's going to auto block everything. It's one of the reasons why I hate fighting Nova. He loves to auto block, and I don't like it. But the great thing about him auto blocking is I'm just going to throw my special. And he does push me to an SP3. I wasn't trying to throw an SP3, but you know, things happen and it doesn't really matter. I wanted to throw my SP2 and to get him to take all that block damage, but you know, he got me to an SP3 and it happened. So all we can do is throw that SP3 and just try to make the best of it. And I gotta admit, I love his SP3. It's pretty great. It's really, really good, great. And he throws his SP1. I managed to dex it perfectly, and boom. He does have Unstoppable, but I don't need to really be worried about that. I mean, just gotta wait it out. And then the fight's already over, so we can move on. Nice try, Nova, but we're good. All right, who's next? Oh, looks like Mole Man is next. Let's go. Mole Man can be annoying as well, but I got Kingpin. I'm looking back, I'm thinking maybe I should have gone here with Hawkling, but maybe Kingpin was the right choice, because if I hit into his block, he's just gonna go unstoppable and make things a nightmare for me. So oh well, this is actually, in my opinion, decent war placement, especially since, you know, he goes unstoppable every couple of seconds. So, but when you have Kingpin, there's nothing you need to worry about. You're good. You're good. He's gonna shake off a lot of my degeneration. I don't really care, because he's still gonna be taking damage, and as long as we can manage to bait out his SP. Well, actually, none of his specials are actually all that annoying to dex. I actually don't mind dexing his specials at all. But yeah, things are working out pretty good. Nothing I need to worry about. And we do take some damage. And like, if he would have did a 5-hit combo there, that might have ended Kingpin. And you probably wouldn't have seen this video, but he didn't, as you can see. So we're good. We're still hanging in there. But he does have that degeneration on him, so he's going to be ticking a little bit. But yeah, we're going to try to make it work anyway. So things are still working out pretty good. I don't think I'll make any more mistakes. I don't think. You never know with Lefty. You never know with Lefty. I might make another mistake here, but yeah, things are working out pretty good. We got him down to 25%, so let's see if we can finish the deal and just take this guy all the way down. I don't know why I keep betting out his SP1s. I should be okay with pushing him to an SP2, to be honest, because his SP2 isn't that tough to dex anyway. So, but he's at 3%. Things are looking good right now. I'm happy with this outcome, and boom, fight already over. So let's head on to the next one. Who is next? I don't even know who's next. All right, next up we got Hawkling. Oh, and it looks like he's on that safeguard node, and looks like we won't be able to reverse his healing because of the node. So this fight could be tricky, but I have Void, so I may not be able to reverse his healing, but at least I can stop his healing, because this dude, He's gonna heal like crazy, and then he's gonna go indestructible, and then he's gonna go unblockable. Yo, this is a nightmare defensive placement. I gotta admit, like, this was really good placement in my opinion, but I have void, nothing I need to worry about. So all we gotta do is play smart, try not to take any damage, and try to finish the fight with a decent amount of health. And the goal here is literally to put as many buffs on him as I can do. And right there he sidesteps me. You know, I just don't understand. I really do not understand. But as you can see, things are still looking good. I don't know why I didn't dash in there. He has me in a corner, so yeah, things are getting dicey right here. But things are still working out. Goodness gracious, he doesn't even need to be awakened to go indestructible. Oh my goodness, I feel like Hawkling on any node would be annoying because of his indestructible, because of his healing, because of his unblockable. This dude can just be a nightmare anywhere. You definitely need a specific counter, and I didn't bring in clairvoyant or long shot or any of those, so void was really my only option here. But things are still working out. As you can see right now, I'm playing more passive because I know if he hits into my block, I'm gonna take a lot of block damage. So I'm not even trying to have him hit in my block. Like, I'm not even trying to parry him. I'm just literally trying to put on as many debuffs as I can. And I'm trying to intercept him as well, because if he blocks me, or if I block him, I'm gonna take a ton of damage, and the fight will pretty much be over before I even know it. But things are still working out though. They're not the prettiest. I know I could have fought this fight a lot better, but hey, y'all don't come here for pretty solos. You'll come here for the ugly solos. So, and right now he has his Pierce active, and it's just like everything that can go wrong in this fight almost does go wrong. So as long as I have debuffs on him, we're good. And as you can see, we got him down to 8%. Things are looking really good. I'm liking the energy, and I'm letting my debuffs literally just tick away, and boom, I used the debuffs to finish him. So that was a dicey fight, but we managed to get through it. It wasn't pretty, but hey, I don't care. All right, next up we have the one, the only MCOC. I'm actually surprised that he's not a final boss, but oh well. I decided to go in here with Hawkling because Hawkling's just that guy, and it looks like he has on the damage masteries in my opinion, or at least one of them. I don't know which one. I thought he might have on double edge, so he's going to be taking recoil damage, and I can use that to my advantage. I got my Pierce active as long as my aptitude buff, so yeah, the fight's going pretty well. I know we just started, but yeah, the fight's going pretty well. I'm liking the energy, and I'm going to be taking a little bit of chip damage, but it doesn't cost me all that much. So I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. Might throw a couple of SP2s here, SP2 there, but I think I should bait out his SP2s to be honest, because I can potentially dex them, but I just don't trust myself dexing MCOC's SP2s because they can be a little tricky. They can definitely be a little tricky. But you know, I'm not even mad that he's using or throwing his SP1 because I'm just going to use him to my advantage. As you can see, I'm trying to intercept him, but he's not letting me intercept him because I want to hit into his block. That's the goal. And I know I could be playing Hawkling a little bit different, but hey, you know, it happens. So as you can see here, things are working out pretty good. He took a lot of damage on that one. I don't know why I didn't parry him there. We managed to push him to his SP2. I don't even try to dex it here because I know I'm just going to take a bunch of damage and the fight will be over. So yeah, things are looking pretty good. I managed to throw my SP1 there. He's at 4% health. All I gotta do is parry and the fight is pretty much done. Nice. A little closer than I wanted to be, but you know, it happens. It happens. All right, so next up we have, who is next? Oh, we got Domino next. She can be very tricky, but you know, with Hawkling, we should be good in theory. And as you can see, things are working out. The strategy here is literally just to hit into her block or intercept her as much as I can, because Domino, and she's awakened, so she looks like she's rank 3, possibly rank 4 in my opinion, and Domino on any node, she can be a hassle, especially with awakened Domino. She will be taking a lot of crit damage, crit failure. So the strategy here is just to try to play smart. Try my best to play smart, but you never know with me. You just never know. You never really know. So we're still managing to make it work. She does evade there, but it doesn't cost me. I swear, she would have hit into me, that might have been really bad. I feel like someone up there likes me. Someone that could bam up there likes me, so we're good. Everything's still working out. She is lucky right here, but you know, it doesn't really matter, especially since she's running the damage mastery, so she's gonna be taking recoil damage, so we're good. Managed to get the fight down. Everything works out. And last but not least, we got the final boss, which is the one, the only Rintrah. Oh my. Now this fight might have been difficult if I didn't have Void, and also if the person who placed this Rintrah wasn't running the damage mastery. So we do take blocked. He does parry me right there. I wasn't happy about that, but doesn't really matter. He has the damage masteries on, so he's gonna be taking damage whenever he throws his special. And since Void takes advantage of the damage or the debuffs, we're just gonna keep throwing our SP1 and let our debuffs do the work. Like, we're actually, I think I played this fight really well. Like, he is stun immune, but it doesn't really matter because hey, we don't need to stun him to win this fight. We can just intercept him. So all I'm going to keep doing is baiting out his SP1 because I don't want to dex his SP2. His SP2 can be kind of tricky to dex because to me it's like a little slower than any other special in the game. So yeah, just keep on doing what we're doing. Everything's working out, and we're just chipping him down. He's taking a bunch of recoil damage, and he's taking damage from our diva. So yeah, this fight was actually easier than I thought it would be, because if he would have been, if he would have not had the damage masteries on, he probably would have been a little bit more tanky, but it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. So bam, fights down. And that was my war. I think it worked out pretty well. It wasn't the prettiest war, but you know, it worked out pretty well. Pretty well. But if you did like this video, please hit that like button. And for anyone new here, hit that subscribe button. I'll greatly appreciate it. Y'all take care and have a great and wonderful day.